Hello FU10, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Mat Pilates Restore with Jen Moore. If you're hopping on here, just let me know how you're doing this evening. Maybe if there's something you want to work on in particular. We're not using any equipment tonight, so you can just meet me on your yoga mat when you're ready. Maybe grab some water or a towel. And we are going to strengthen and lengthen this evening. That's going to be kind of our theme here. So I'll give you another minute or two. I was traveling and now I'm back in San Diego. I flipped the camera around for you just to give you a little different scenery. Hi TD. Hello, it's good to see you on here. Hi Sam. So I feel like I've been doing a lot of sitting and I feel like I need to stretch a little bit this evening. And so we're gonna definitely stretch and we're gonna work on abs. And my goal for you is to feel better after this next 45 minutes than the way that you felt when we started. So usually we start standing, we're gonna do things a little bit differently. Let's go ahead and meet in a tabletop position. So we're gonna be on our hands and knees. And I want you guys, hi Matt. I want you guys to set yourselves up so that your shoulders are right over your wrists. You've got a nice long flat back, so our spine is in neutral. We're just reaching energy through the crown of the head, so we're looking forward. Go ahead and relax the toes. You've got a slight tuck in the tailbone here. We're gonna take an inhale through the nose, and on our exhale, I want you to scoop the abs in, look down towards your spine. Think about rounding, down towards your thighs, rounding here. And then inhale as you lift your gaze. So just start to look forward as you arch your back. And we'll do that again. It's an exhale to draw the tummy in, look all the way down towards your thighs. And then inhale to lift your chest, look forward. Think about stretching out the hips and the back, opening everything up. And now we're just gonna flow. It's one breath per movement. Exhale every time you round. Inhale to stretch it out. And we'll just do that 3 more times. Creating as much space between the top of the head and the tailbone every time you arch that back. Should feel really good here on the body. Let's do one more big exhale. Really exaggerate the center of the spine as being drawn up to the sky. And then pressing down through all 10 fingertips, lift your gaze, and then find your neutral, okay? So it's not an arch and we're not rounding. We've got that nice long flat back here. Now we're gonna do a little bit of work for our shoulder blades. So watch this first one and then you can jump in, okay? So it looks like this. The elbows are slightly soft. I just want you to start to reach your chest down towards the mat. Find the sensation like you are pressing your shoulder blades together. And then press away from the earth, lift your chest and pull those shoulder blades apart. So now if you would like to join, the arms don't really move. We're just reaching our chest down. We take the shoulder blades together and then we really pull those shoulder blades apart. And we're just gonna do that a few more times here. Maybe you'll inhale as you lower down. Exhale to press the earth away. And just 2 more like that. It feels a little awkward at first, but then it should feel really good as you stretch out here. And we'll just go 1 more, reaching down for the ground with our chest and then pressing all the way back up and away from the mat. Awesome. Now we're just gonna sit back in a child's pose. Take the knees a little bit wider, almost like they're coming to the outer edges of your space, and then just shift your weight back towards your heels. So I'll walk my hands forward and I'll just drop my head, reach my head through my shoulders, let everything go. It's like you're just trying to melt that upper body into the mat underneath you. Take a deep breath in and a loud enough exhale, let it all go. Now we're gonna take it from our child's pose up to that tabletop. So we're just shifting our hips forward and then we sink all the way back. So we're opening up the hips here. So use your inhale maybe as you come forward and then exhale, sit all the way back. And we'll just do that a few more times. We're trying to work on our range of motion here, so maybe try to find 1 more inch every time you sink back. Low body is heavy, all the way to your seat. And now we'll just come forward, and I want you to start to circle the hips all the way around. Slow and controlled, we're just fleshing everything out here. We'll take it around for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and pause and then reverse the circles. So now I'm taking it counterclockwise all the way around. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your tabletop, so bring the knees together. And now I'm gonna take it into a balance reach here. So we'll first press our right arm forward, reach our left leg back. Top of the head all the way down through the toes, 1 long line, inhale. Exhale, bring that elbow into the chest, bring the knee in to meet the hand. Nothing in my core is changing, so pull those abs in. Now inhale, reach all the way back. Exhale to come forward. 3 more. Draw that tummy in tight, last 2. Last one, let's reach out and hold. Just hold it here, and then start to pulse that back leg up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring that hand and that knee in right to where we started. Let's switch sides. Inhale, we press that left arm forward. We reach that right leg straight up and back. Exhale, draw the abs in, draw that arm and that knee to meet each other, and then inhale to reach all the way back out. So we're looking past our fingertips as we lengthen. And then we reach. Good, pull the abs in. This is our last one. Let's reach all the way out. Pulse that back leg up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand in, bring that knee in, and then find child's pose. Sit back on the heels, stretch it out. Really deep stretch, here we go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. And then when you're ready, meet me back in that child's pose. Maddie, I'm just gonna fix this Zoom screen here. Okay, hopefully now you can see me a little better. Hi, Kim. Okay, back in child's pose. I want you to take your back in tabletop, take your left leg, reach your left leg straight out to the side so that your toes are pointing forward. Now, first, we're just gonna start by bending that left leg. We're gonna shift our weight over into that left side. So just reach into that stretch. You should feel it along the inner thigh. And then we'll just straighten that leg as we send our weight right back to center. So bending that knee, we just lean all the way over and in. And then we come right back with a straight leg to where we started. Let's just do 3 per side. Just bend and reach. And straighten, send the weight all the way back. Now I want you to point your toes and lift that left leg off the ground. So squeeze from the waistline. We're just gonna lift and lower. Let's go for 10. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, Matt. 9 and 10. Lift that leg up. Draw that leg in towards the elbow. Exhale. And then send that leg straight back out at that diagonal. So we'll bend and then extend. We're just going to do 5 here. Upper body is pretty steady. Here's 3. And 4. Last one, we bring it all the way in. Exhale. And then send the leg all the way out. Go ahead and bring the left leg down and then slide the left leg in. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So now pressing that right leg straight out to the side. I'm just going to shift over here. And then we're bending that right leg as we lean in. So now we're trying to find that really nice stretch on the inside of that right thigh. And then we just come all the way back to where we started. It's kind of like a Spider-Man looking pose. So we just lean in. You'll find an opening that's happening in the hips here too. This should just feel like a really nice stretch. And we'll just do one more. Exhale to lean in. Inhale to send the weight right back to where we started. Now point those toes, squeeze, and lift that right leg. So we're reaching at a diagonal, up and down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now bring that knee in towards the elbow and then press that leg straight out. So we exhale to draw that leg in. Inhale to reach out. 3 more here. Working our obliques. Last 2. And last 1. Bring it all the way out. Set it down and then draw that right leg in. Good. Come back to your tabletop. Let's do one more round where we just flesh out the hips. We're just moving in a circle. All the way around in a circle on our mat in one direction. And then we just pause and we'll reverse it. Take it the other way. Good, you guys. Now I want you to come up to your knees, okay? So you're gonna meet me in a kneeling tall position on your mat. You could choose to have a slight external rotation here so your knees are facing opposite directions just to give yourself some space and support. Now I want you to take the hands behind your head, elbows are wide. We're just gonna find some spinal rotation here so it looks like this. On our exhale, I want you to reach that right elbow forward, press that left elbow back. We're twisting at the waist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left elbow forward, right elbow back. And then meet me back in your neutral. So we get really restricted in that thoracic spine. And so we're just trying to create some movement there. It's like your waist is a towel and you're trying to wring out that towel. Slow and controlled, no pulling on the neck. Good, exhale to twist. Inhale back to center. Give me 2 more per side. Good, Matt, that looks awesome. This is your last one here. Back to center, 1 more. And back to neutral, good. Now we're gonna work into our obliques a little bit more. So we drop our right elbow down towards the ground. We exhale, squeeze from that left side to lift. Same thing, we're alternating. Left elbow comes down, right elbow comes all the way back up. Let's just go side to side, inhale to lower, exhale to lift. You should be able to take your hands away from your head without pulling on the neck. Squeeze from the side body every time you lift. Good. Maybe work to get 1 inch lower every time you reach down. Give me 2 more per side. Good, you guys, last set here. And relax, shake it off, bring the arms down by your sides. Good, now take an inhale, we're gonna lift those arms all the way up and overhead. Now let's take it into a side stretch. So keep those knees right where they are. We're gonna reach over like we're hugging a beach ball. So we're just leaning to the right. We're finding that really nice stretch in the right side here. Hold it and breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Same thing to the opposite side. Find some resistance in the arms. Squeeze those biceps. Reach to the left. Stretch through the right. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Bring the arms all the way down by your sides. Really nice. Okay, now take the arms again. Bring the arms overhead. On our exhale, it's a wide bend in the elbows. You're sliding those shoulder blades into the back pocket. So take those arms down the back. And then we'll just start to lift our gaze. So look forward, press your hips forward, and open up the chest and the shoulders. And then just bring the head right back in line with the screen and lift the arms all the way up and overhead. Good, Matt, really nice. Now exhale, again, sliding those shoulder blades all the way down the back. And then we'll just lift our gaze, look forward, look up, press the hips forward, and then bring your head back in line with the screen, arms overhead. Good. Now keep your head right where it is. We're gonna bend the elbows wide. And then like we did down on the mat, we're gonna bring the shoulder blades apart here, draw the arms in, and then take those shoulder blades back together as you open the arms away from the front of the body. Good, now exhale, draw the tummy in, bring the arms in, and then inhale to open. Good, our goal is to not let our arms drop the entire time, so nothing in our core is changing. That navel stays drawn in towards the back of the spine. One breath, one movement. Awesome, Matt. And exhale. These start to add up. They feel really easy at first. Let's just do 4 more here. Here's 1. Exhale for 2. Good. Here we go for 3. And last one, arms come all the way in, shoulder blades are being pulled away from each other, and then we just pulse up and down. All 10 fingers reaching up for the sky. Chin stays lifted off the chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the arms all the way out and pulse here. Squeeze your biceps as you lift. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set, draw those elbows in. Don't let the elbows fall, and we pulse. Like someone's just pressing underneath your arms to lift you up to the sky. Good, Matt. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We open the arms. Last thing here. Pulsing up and down. Squeeze and reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the arms all the way overhead. Go ahead and find prayer pose. Now we're working the triceps. So I'm just going to turn so that you can see me. So we squeeze our elbows towards each other. Keep that collarbone, both collarbones nice and wide. And then we just bring the hands down behind our head. Squeeze. Here's 3, 4. Arms should be burning. 5, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and bring the arms all the way down by your side. Shake it out. Really nice. Hi, Janet. Hi, Mary Lou. Okay, so arms are warm. Now we're gonna work the low body a little bit. So I'm turning to the side just so that you can see me. You guys can continue to face forward. We're gonna take this into a hover. I like to do prayer pose just to help me find balance. You can do whatever works for you with the upper body, maybe hands on the hips. We're gonna send our weight back, and our booty is hovering just right above our heels. We're only lifted about an inch or 2 above the feet, and I want you to keep it there. And that's the only way you're gonna get the benefits of this exercise. Now start to move the hips around in a circle. It's very slow and controlled. Your quads should be burning almost immediately. Good. If you're not feeling anything, sit back just 1 inch further and breathe. We've got about 5 more seconds here, and then we're just gonna hold it. 3, 2, and 1. Find center, just hold. Spine is long, chin stays away from the chest. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and reverse that circle. Take it the other way. Your glutes and your quads should really be talking to you. And we're gonna spend about 5 more seconds. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hold it. Last hold here. Good. Sternum is bright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it. Sit all the way back on the heels. Maddie, how are you feeling? Good? Good. All right, let's release some tension in the legs here. Come back to that kneeling position and make sure you've got room to move in front of you on your mat, okay? Let's take this left leg, step the left leg out. So we're gonna stack this left knee right over the left ankle. Couple different variations here. Let's start with level 1. I want you to take your hands and just set your hands on top of your left thigh. You're sitting up nice and tall through the chest. You're relaxing those back right toes. Now I just want you to lean into that lunge on the left side. So pressing your hips and your weight forward. You should feel a pretty good stretch in both the left and right leg here. Good, breathe. And then send the hips back, send the weight back right to where we started. Let's do that again. So exhale, lean into that lunge. Keep that chest lifted. Keep those shoulders up, back, and down. Awesome. Send the weight back to where we started and inhale. Now I want you to take your arms above your head. If you're feeling okay here with balance, we can continue. If not, bring your hands back to your thighs. Otherwise, lean into that left side. So press your hips forward and imagine your thumbs being drawn to the back side of the room. So we really open up through the chest here. We're finding that stretch in the right psoas and in that left leg. Now send the weight back, but keep your arms exactly where they are. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, lean into that left side. Press the arms away from the front of the room. Reach to the back of the room. And now if this is available to you, take those hands, bring the hands down on either side of that left foot. Start to send the weight back. Straighten that left leg as much as you can. And then if you want to advance it one step further, lift your chest. So start to look forward. Now you'll find a really intense stretch in the back side of the hamstrings. Hold it and breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now take that left hand right next to the right hand so that you can just step that lunge back. Find your balance, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So now reaching that right leg forward into our lunge. That right knee goes over the right ankle. Let's start with level 1. Hands go on top of that right thigh. We press our hips and our weight into that right side. Lean in. Good. Try to find that stretch in both the right side and all through the top of that left leg. If you're not feeling it, lean further in. Good, and then send the weight back. Big inhale through the nose. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, lean into that lunge. Here it is. Maybe you find one more inch here. Breathe. And then send the weight back. Now, if you're feeling confident and comfortable there, arms go all the way up and overhead. Big inhale. Exhale, lean into that right side. Press your thumbs to the back side of the room. So open up your chest. Keep those shoulders away from the neck and ears. And then send the hips back, send the weight back. We'll do that one more time. Use that exhale as you reach into that right side. Good. And then we're going to bring the hands down on either side of that right foot. Start to walk the right leg back. Hamstring stretch. Lift the toes, lift the heart, lift the chest. Look forward, reach forward, and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Hands go next to each other, so bring that right hand to meet the left hand. Step that right leg back. And rest for a moment. Nice job. Okay, let's go on to our backs. I want you guys to lie down supine. We're gonna first start with our knees bent here, and we're just gonna rest our hands down by our sides. We're gonna take it into a windshield wiper, so I want you to just start by rocking your legs back and forth left to right. Good. We're continuing to release tension. This should feel like a really nice stretch. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And let's do one more per side, all the way over and all the way back. One more here. Good, you guys, now keep your knees bent, and I want you to take your hands behind your head. Elbows are wide. Let's take an inhale at the bottom of the mat. We're in neutral. On your exhale, lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Curl your torso forward. Look down towards the belly button. And then we'll inhale as we lower all the way back down. Exhale to lift. Can you get 1 inch higher? No pulling on the neck. All that flexion comes from the abdominals. Here's 5. Awesome, you guys. Let's go 3 more. Last 2. And on that last one, come forward and just pulse it out. Tiny contraction here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock back and forth left to right. Take a deep breath in. We're in a nice little ball. And a deep breath out. Now just start to rock forward and back. Lift your chin, look down towards the tummy. Bring those toes up towards the mat. And then we just rock and roll. Try to stay in as tight of a ball as you can here. And we're just massaging through the length of our spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rock all the way back. Send your hands down by your sides. Bring your legs to tabletop. Shins are parallel to the ground. Those knees stack right over the hips. Hands rest down by your sides, but we're still active through the arms. Inhale to lower all 10 toes like we're dipping into a cold pool of water. Exhale, get rid of the space under your low back. Draw your abs in and lift. Good. Inhale, all 10 toes. Find that small arch in the back, and then exhale, get rid of that arch. Navel to spine. Good, you guys. Keep it out of the hip flexors by really bracing your core. Give me 4 more here. Beautiful. Last 3, 2, and 1. Draw the legs all the way back up to tabletop. Find your chest lift. So curl that torso forward. Shoulder blades come off the mat. Now our hands are in a hover. Start to pump those arms up and down. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Pump those arms as fast as you can. We're trying to create oxygen and blood flow here. Deep breath in. Exhale, blow it out. Deep breath in. Exhale, blow it out. Option to advance your legs. If you want to send the legs all the way out, just make sure that low back stays glued to the mat. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Send the legs lower. Curl 1 inch higher. We've got about 20 more seconds here. All the way in. Blow it all the way out. Last set. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Go ahead and lower the head. Hug the knees all the way into your chest. Nice job, you guys. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lower those feet back down to the mat. Our knees are still bent. We're taking it into a bridge. So I want you to make sure your sits bones are right in line with your femurs, okay? So you should think about your pelvis just reaching all the way out through the tops of the thighs and then down to the knees. Take an inhale through your nose. On your exhale, pull the tummy in. So it's just a small pelvic tilt before we bridge. On your inhale, we're just rolling that pelvis forward. Think about down towards the femurs. And then exhale, we're drawing the pelvis in towards the belly button, getting rid of the space under our low back. 3 more just like that. It's very subtle, but it should feel really nice on that posterior as you bring the abs in, roll the pelvis towards you. And now we're just gonna find a bridge here, okay? So abs come in, we press and lift all the way up to the top of our mat. And then we're just gonna roll all the way back down, upper to mid to low back here. So exhale, lift all the way up. Inhale to roll the spine down. And let's do that 10 times. Here's 3. And 4. Think about the movement coming from the abs, so we cinch the waist as we roll up into our bridge. And we've just got a few more here. Good, squeeze and lift. Here comes your last one. I want you to roll up into your bridge. Hold the posture, but never the breath. Little exhales as we press the pelvis up to the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll your spine all the way down. And then I want you to press and lift right back up into your bridge. Now this time we're only rolling halfway down, so our booty hovers right above the mat, and then we squeeze and lift, okay? So it's an inhale, we go halfway down, exhale to lift. Here's 3, good, 4, 5, we're halfway there. Let's go 3 more. Last 2. And on your last one, roll to the top of your bridge. This time, take the knees out and then squeeze the knees in. So those hips stay steady the entire time. Open and close. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7, good, 8, 9, and 10. Last set of pulses. Pulse up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll all the way down and then draw your knees all the way into your chest. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, let's do a full body stretch. Go ahead and reach your hands all the way back behind your head and then send the legs all the way out. Big deep breath in from the bottom of your mat. And then on your exhale, I want you to reach your arms above your chest. Start to nod your chin to come forward. Peel yourself off the mat, 1 vertebra at a time. We're coming all the way up to the top. I'm going to turn so that you people on Facebook can see me and then reach down over the toes. Good, you guys. Now I want you to sit up nice and tall. So bring those arms all the way out in front of you, like someone's pulling your fingertips to the opposite side of the room. And then just take those shoulders up, back, and down. Good. We're sitting tall here. I want you to inhale. I want you to open your arms all the way out. And then on your exhale, draw the tummy in, draw the arms all the way back to center. Let's do that again. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. And we'll just do that 3 more times. Good. Last 2 here. And last one. Deep breath in. And on that deep breath out, turn the palms, reach down over the toes. Stretch out the back of the spine. Awesome, you guys. Okay, now we're gonna stand up here. So I want you to meet me on your yoga mat, and we're just gonna stand up tall. So go ahead and separate your feet, hip distance apart. We're gonna do a full roll down. So I want you to take an inhale, lift your arms all the way up and above your head. And then on your exhale, I want you to draw the tummy in, start to reach the hands down past the toes. Let your head hang heavy here. Go ahead and nod the head yes. And shake the head no. Now start to scoop the belly, lift from the pelvic floor. We're rebuilding the spine all the way to the top, 1 vertebra at a time. And then once we're there, we're just gonna roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's do that 1 more time. So take an inhale, lift the arms all the way up and over. Exhale, scoop the belly, reach the hands down, let the head fall. Good, now this time I want you to send your arms to the outsides of the room, and we're gonna find a flat back as we start to lift back up. So we're hinging here. Come all the way to the top. Keep those arms exactly where they are, and let's do that again. So draw the tummy in. It's a flat back this time as we lean forward. If you need to bend your knees, you can. Lead with the chest here, and then start to drop the head, drop the hands. Now this time, if you can, reach for the back side of the ankles and let the head drop. And then start to walk the hands over to that left foot here. I want you to inhale as you reach your left hand high. Look up towards that hand that's lifting. Bend that right knee if you need it. Find that really beautiful upper body stretch. And then we'll exhale to let it go. Take the hands, walk them over to the right side, and then reach the right hand to the sky. Look up towards that hand. Exhale, let the arm fall. Bring the arms right back to center, and then let's scoop and lift here. So from the pelvic floor, we roll all the way back up to the top. And then we'll just send the shoulders back. Good. Last thing here, you guys, we're gonna take it into a nice wide stance. We're in external rotation, and we're gonna take it into a frog squat. So I want you to try and sit your hips all the way back. Bring your hands in front of you. Maybe you're here, and that's okay. Maybe you're here, or maybe you're all the way down into that nice frog. You could almost send the hands just right down in front of you. Really open up through the hips and the inner thighs. And if this works for you, rock it back and forth, left to right. Good, this is probably pretty intense, such a good stretch. Rock it out. We'll spend 10 more seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and straighten the legs, lower the head, lift the hands, walk the feet in. We're in parallel. This is our final roll up. Come all the way to the top, one vertebra at a time, and then take the shoulders back. Really nice job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Have a great night, and I will see you guys next week. Hi, Marianne. Much love. Bye, guys.